I've had a lot of requests to do a reading on King Charles. Now I'm trying to keep everyone happy, so bear with me if this is not for you. But a lot of people out there want to know how King Charles is going, how he's holding up, how is the treatment going to work for him here. Keep in mind it's tarot reading. It's all alleged, not fact. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread for King Charles and see how he's going. With his Cancer. Okay, so we're starting off with the Temperance in his energies right now. Now that's about divine timing. It's also about mixing, not a good mix here. I'm not sure whether or not the chemo could be making him feel very, very sick. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups. Oh, the Ten of Swords. The Six of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands. So the Temperance is showing that the mixing of things right now, it could be his chemo, isn't really, he's not taking it well. He's feeling very ill. I believe that it could clear things up for now. But for some reason, I believe that it could come back here. There's something about the public eye and what he's letting out to the public may not be the complete truth. And the Ten of Swords in the position of the best outcome that could possibly happen here. That's showing that things aren't going to be good. There could be an opportunity in the future that may help him here. And he will be feeling quite confident that they have got everything that they need to get. But with the Ten of Swords here, that's not showing a good outcome in the end, or the best that can be accomplished by him right now. So what else have we got here? we have the Six of Cups. We have the Tower. We have the Seven of Wands. And the Nine of Swords. He is feeling very nostalgic right now too. He is concerned about the fall of the monarchy here. I think that he's being advised that he should pass the crown down. And he's gone on the defensive. His hidden fears and anxieties is the Seven of Wands. Aggression, defiance, conviction. So he's not sure whether he's got enough fight in him here. He is worried sick. I'm going to clarify some things here. But he is worried about how this is going to affect the monarchy, whether or not he's going to be able to continue being king, or whether or not he's going to have to let William take over the reins here. So give me more. The Hermit, yeah, he's isolating himself, obviously. I don't believe that this chemo is agreeing with him in any way. I do believe that he's feeling very sick from it. And we have the Ten of Swords again. What's crossing him? I believe that he's a lot sicker than what he's letting on here. What he's letting on to the public. He's still wanting to keep power here and show that to the public that he is in control. But he really does have a conscious awareness here that the public are watching him. He could be manipulating his story in some way, but it doesn't seem good here. The Tower. Oh. Wow. And the Tower has a crown on top of it here, being struck off. I do believe he's being advised not to continue his work duties, that he needs to take it easy somehow. We have the Queen of Pentacles here, which I believe is showing Camilla. In the past card, I believe she's pushing for him to stop working. She's trying to be practical here and say, look, you're too sick to carry on. And because she's having to take over the reins at the moment, it seems to be a lot on her as well. So there seems to be a lot of struggles here. And he struggles to continue to be king. Page of Cups. In the future. Ace of Wands. Could be the perfect opportunity for William to take over. He is feeling stuck. He's feeling restricted. He's feeling like he can't fulfill his duties. But he is being very stubborn because it's something that he's wanted all his life here. He's waited for all his life. And now he's feeling it seems like he's avoiding the truth of the matter. It is playing on his mind. But he really does need to look at whether or not he is capable of fulfilling the duties as king. The Knight of Cups. On top of the Tower. I do believe that people are telling him, you need to step down and let William take the reins here. It's a decision that is keeping him up at night. He is worried sick about his health here. Four of Cups. See, a missed opportunity in his fears and anxieties. He believes he's missing out on something here. He's waited all his life to become king, and now he's falling ill and needs to decide whether or not he is healthy enough to continue to be king and to be able to be the king that the public here need for the country. Can he run the country here? Can he still continue to do the workload that is expected of him here? Three of Pentacles, collaboration. King of Wands, which I believe shows Charles. And we have the Judgment card, an inner calling, an absolution. Setting yourself free. Setting himself free of being king. So it looks like Camilla may be on his back as well, saying, look, things are just too much for me to handle all on my own. Because she's old too, I believe. Well, they're past retirement age. And a lot's expected of them to be king and queen. But there is an ending here. And we have the unexpected change with the crown on the top of the tower. So the chemotherapy or whatever cancer treatment he's going through at the moment isn't going to mix well with him. It's making him feel very ill, very sick. And it may clear his cancer for a minute, but not for long. Or he may feel like it's going to clear his cancer. But he needs to decide whether or not to continue to be king or whether to hand it down. That's what position he is in at the moment. So it's a lot worse than what he's letting on to the public here. And he may need to take action to hand the crown down. He is being defensive, he's being stubborn, he's feeling like it's a missed opportunity because it's something that he has waited for all his life. But he is restricted here, there's restriction. It is worrying him sick. It's keeping him up at night. He really is in anguish. It's not a decision that he's making lightly. But he may not have a choice in the matter here. But he really needs to go within and decide whether or not he is healthy enough to continue. Because he can only put the public off for so long. But with the Temperance card here, you know, that's like a mixture of oil and water. It just doesn't take. And then with it crossing the Ten of Swords, you know, the Ten of Swords shows a painful ending. Now, is this the ending of his life or is this the ending of his reign? I believe it's showing the ending of his reign because it's under the Hermit, which is saying that he needs to go within himself. He needs to isolate himself. It's all about introspection. He's searching for guidance. And there's solitude here. And this Ten of Swords crossing him is showing the decision he needs to make to continue, whether he's going to continue as king or not. And in the best thing that can be accomplished by him at the moment is the Ten of Swords and the Tower, which is showing me to end his reign with the crown on the top, being struck by lightning. That's the best thing that he can do right now. And it looks like that's the advice that he's getting as well. But with the Seven of Wands here, he's being very defensive. He could even be depressed at the moment. That missed opportunity that he's been waiting for all his life. But he knows deep down inside that it would be the best thing to do for the country and for the public. So there will be a decision made here that's crossing him at the moment. And it looks like the end of his reign. With the Future card, and it is going to be a very emotional decision here, but he needs to use his intuition. He will be showing a lot of courage in the near future. And I believe that others are actually advising him to pass the reign on to William. Now, I'm not sure whether or not because it has the Knight of Cups here. So I believe that in the monarchy, if the king isn't able to fulfill his duties, then the son takes over, but is classified as a regent, not a king. So I don't know whether or not they will whether things can change, whether yeah, but this Ten of Swords and the Tower, and the best that can be accomplished by him. Now, the Ten of Swords can also mean a death of the king. The Tower, which could also show the monarchy. But with the crown on top, it's making me believe the king. There's going to be an end of him being king. Well, that's what's in his energies at the moment and the best that can be accomplished at this time. But with the outcome here, where it says he's worried, there's collaboration here, the King of Wands, and the Judgment card, there definitely will be some sort of judgment made that he has to free himself from the duties that's expected of him. So I believe that it's a lot worse than what they're saying here. He's very restricted in what he can do because he's very sick. But he really needs to go within himself and ask him the big question, is he capable of being king? I shall leave the reading there. Love and light.